As a student in the UK, you can still bring your dependent to this country. A lot of things have changed. Yes, quite all right, I know that. But there are some exceptions to these things that is changing. There are some courses you can do that still allows you to bring your dependent, whether your wife, your children, your partner, anybody that is eligible to be your dependent, you can still bring them to the UK under dependent visa as a student. I want to clear this motion everywhere that all students can no longer bring their dependent. No, it's not for all the students. There are exceptions to this. And you might be eligible to, you might be among these exceptions and you don't even know. Your brother or your sister that is planning to come to this country might be among these exceptions and you don't even know it. So this video will help you to know what you are eligible for, what you can actually still do, even though the immigration rules have changed a whole lot. But there are still exceptions to these rules. What are these exceptions? Who is among these people that can still bring their dependents even as a student? Let me bring it one after the other. I want to explain it step by step. The people that is eligible, the courses that is eligible, how long you have, as in everything that has to do with you bringing a dependent visa to this UK, even after the rules have changed. Before we bounce into that, I want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Love Mwenyi. If you are seeing us for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, like the video, and share. If you have been following us, thank you so much. We don't take your support for granted. Thank you. Let's see who is eligible to bring their dependents to UK, even after the rules have changed. Who is this eligible? I want to read it out. Why I'm reading it out is not that I cannot just explain it like that, but I want to follow it word by word and term by term, for you not to be misled, for you to know steps, what is expected of you, as in what will make you eligible for that. Okay, let's go. Yes, if you are studying a research-based postgraduate degree, you are among the people that can bring their dependent visa. If the course you are coming to the UK to study is anything that has to do with research, a research-based course, you are eligible to bring your spouse, your partner, your children that is under the age of 18 to the UK. This is one of the courses. The research, this thing I'm talking about, it must have something to do with all this PhD, doctorate qualification, research-based higher degree, such as masters by research. I know many people coming to this UK as a student are coming to do masters. Very majority are coming to do masters. So you must not come here to do PhD before, or doctorate degree, or anyone you call it, to bring your partner. No. Even as a master's program, you can still bring your partner if the program you are doing is masters by research, a program that is under research. That is, the masters you are coming to do is research masters. You can still bring your partner to the UK. You may be able to bring your dependent. Your dependent is your spouse or married partner or children under 18 years with you as a dependent visa. This is one of the exceptions to the general rule that international students can no longer bring dependents on their student visa. Do you see why I said you can be exception to that and you don't even know about it? If you are planning to come to the UK for your masters, if you are already putting up anything that you are coming here to for your masters, and you have the plan of bringing your dependents, this can be opportunity for you to change the course you want to come and do. If you are interested in anything research, it's opportunity for you to still bring your spouse, your partner, anybody that is a dependent to you to this country, free of charge. As in, they don't have to go any other extra mile. The same way other people bring their dependent, it's still the same way you can bring your dependent without anything, without breaking the law or doing anything that is contrary to the country's rule. In as much as the rules are changing, you are still exception to this. Okay, let me go down and explain more. Specific requirements for bringing dependent on a research-based student visa. These are now the requirements. What is expected of you? 1. You must be studying a PhD, other doctorate qualification, or a research-based higher degree course of 9 months or more. This is now where they specify the research you are coming to do must be up to 9 months program or higher. You know, some courses you can do it 6 months or depending on your program. So, but this one, for you to bring your dependent, it must be from 9 months and above. Okay? Another one is you must be studying a full-time postgraduate research degree. The research degree you are coming to do must be full-time, not part-time. Some people that is coming here to do part-time study, this is one of the exceptions. If your own is full-time, you are still eligible to bring your partner, your spouse, your child that is under 18 years to this country under research. Another criteria is that your course should be at the postgraduate level 7 or higher. Postgraduate level 7 or higher. If you are in this field, you should know what they mean by level 7 or higher. Another one is your dependent will need to apply for entry clearance from the British authorities in their home country before they can travel to the UK. This is very self-explanatory. This is what your dependent should do for them to enter UK legitimately under dependent visa. Each dependent must complete a separate online application form. This one is no big deal now. For you to just complete the form, the way you complete your own form, they have to complete their own form. One of the preparation on what they can do. So it's not something difficult for you to do. Another important point I'm going to raise for you on that is the rule change that restricts it dependent on student visa generally apply to courses starting on or after January 2024. Let me read this thing clearly for you again. The rule change that restricts dependence on student visa generally apply to courses starting on or after January 2024. What does this mean? That all these rules that changed people bringing their dependent visa to this country only applies to people that came to this country after January 2024. If you have been in this country studying before, you are still eligible to bring your dependent. How does that sound? Okay. If your course started before this date, you may still be eligible to bring dependent depending on the specific detail of your visa and courses. There's still exception to that. So you have to pay attention in all these exceptions. I am trying to highlight one after the other. So the last but not the least of it is government-sponsored students or full-time courses of 6 months or longer may also be eligible to bring dependents regardless of the course type. Government full-time as in sponsored courses, you are still eligible to bring your dependent. Among all these things, there are a lot of people that fall in these categories that is still crying up and down, going helter-skelter. Oh, I can no longer bring my dependent. I can no longer bring my wife, my children, this and all that. And they don't even know that all these exceptions, they are among them. You can still bring your family. You can still bring those your children. You can still bring that to your wife. Only if you fall inside these exceptions. If you are not in the UK yet and you are planning to come to the UK through student visa, this is an opportunity for you to know which courses, if you really dream of living with your family here, this is opportunity for you to know that this course I'm about to study in this country, I can actually go with my family. The other course, I cannot go with my family. Why don't I choose this one? I can go with my family. That is, if that is where your interest is, you can actually still bring your family if you choose that lane. I hope this video helps you in making your decision. If you still wish to live with your family in this country, there is still opportunity for you. Even as a student, they are not against students. They are only trying to make you know what you can do and what you cannot do. As a student, do this and do that. Choose the course that will benefit you more if you are still wishing to live with your family in this country. Thank you so much. Hope this video helps you in making your decision, in bringing your family, in uniting with your family. Those your lovely children, you can still unite with them, especially people that have been here before January 2024. All these rules are not for you. Regardless of the courses you have been studying, all these rules are not for you. Take advantage of this opportunity and bring those your lovely family so you can reunite back with them. Thank you so much. See you in our next video. Subscribe, like, and share so we can get more higher in this program.